Hey everyone, Mary Pat here, and today I'm going to give you a little tutorial on how to make this really fun mini card slash album book, and it's a really fun project. And so I have this ribbon to open it up, and so you can see it looks just like a normal little mini album, but then here's the fun: it waterfalls out. And so you have it then folds out, and then you flip it over, and then you've got 3 more slots, and then you have the other side, and you pull that down, and you have then some more slots to decorate or for pictures, and then you turn it over, and then you have some more. Now, the really fantastic thing about this little mini card album is that this whole part just uses 1 sheet of 12 by 12 paper. And that's the amazing thing about it. And it's so super easy to make. So let's get to it and show you what you need. The first thing you need is some sort of scoring board. I have this Martha Stewart one. And you need 1 sheet of cardstock. So the first thing you're going to do is you need like a bone folder or something like that to score. And then what you're going to do is you're going to score your sheet at the 4-inch mark and then the 8-inch mark. So you'll make those 2 score lines going down. So again, you start at the 4 and at the top, and then you go all the way down, keeping the paper as still as you can so that you get a nice straight line. And then you go to the 8-inch mark, and then you go all the way down, and you have that. Now you turn the paper one counterclockwise once, and then you're going to score 3 lines, the 3 at the 3, 6, and 9 inch mark. So again, you're going to use that bone folder or whatever you have, and you start up at the top, and you go from the 3, and then you go to the 6, and then you go down and you go to the 9-inch mark. Now, once you have that, you're going to have your 4 slots up at the top, and they're all 3 by 4 inches. So now you're going to need your paper trimmer, and I just have this Fisker's paper trimmer. And so you want to make sure that your paper, when you're putting it in your paper trimmer, has the 4 slots up at the top, the 4 score lines or the 4 boxes up at the top. Now what you're going to do is you're now going to cut at the 3-inch and the 6-inch. And you want to make sure that you're starting right at the bottom, and you're going to go up to that first score line. So you're taking and going from the top and going up. Now if you don't have like a paper trimmer, you can just cut it out on the score line. And so there's the 3-inch, and then moving it over, you line it up to the 6-inch, and so that would be right there in the center. And again, you go all the way up. And on this one, I didn't go up all the way to the line. So, because if you don't, that's fine. You just get your little scissors out, and you just cut right up at that first score line with that. Now, as you can see, you've got the 2 then fold outs. And then you're going to have this 4 square part. And this is important because this part you want to cut away with that. So again, in your paper trimmer, I'm just going to mark this off so that you can see that this part you're cutting away, and because we do not need it to make the card. So again, you're putting your paper in, and you're lining up, and you're going from the bottom to the top, and you're going to go straight up to that score line to cut that out. So you can see here I go all the way up, and because you don't want to go over, so I just kind of did a little bit, and I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip that out. So now your paper, you have the 2 waterfalls on the left, and then the top strip with the 4 blocks. So what you want to do now is you want to flip the paper over so that your waterfalls are now on the right side of your paper. And now it's time to fold. So you're going to start on the far right, and you are going to take your paper and you're going to go up to that first score line, and you're going to fold it up, and then you're going to fold it down towards you and creasing that off. Now the second one, you're going to fold behind, and then you're going to fold down on that. And so now you have your two waterfalls. One's on top and one's on the bottom. So you've got your 4 panels. And this second panel, if we're now talking from left to right, this second panel, I put an X there because that's going to be where you are going to put your adhesive down. And you want to use a strong adhesive. I'm using the Xyron Mega Runner because it's really going to stick. And if you can see, I'm putting a lot down because, again, you want this to stick because this is what's holding it together. Now, time to fold again. So you're going to fold the bottom card back, and then the next fold, kind of like an accordion fold, is going to go right on top there. So now you want to firmly press down and make sure that it's going to stick, and then you just simply close it up and just really pinch the edges and get that to be a nice crease on there. And that's your mini album or your card or whatever, however you want to call it. So there's the first waterfall, and here's the second waterfall, and then here's the back. And then with all of this, the fun now, that's the easy part. Well, it's all easy, I think. But now you get into a lot of fun, and now you get your creativity juices flowing, and you get to decorate each panel that's on there. So here's another look at mine. And so you can see I'm folding it up here, and so you've got the top part, and I put a piece of pattern paper on there, and then I hid my ribbon underneath there so that I have a nice closure. And so you've got the waterfall. I used stars. I used some Project Life journaling cards, and then I got to use all of my stamps that I have here. And so you can kind of see all of them. So let's take a look at all of the stamps. I used a whole bunch. So I have this stamp set that I used, and I used the stars, and there I used the hey there, and then I used the wood grain heart, and here I used the Just Be You, and then I used Oh Happy Day on this. So you really get to use a whole bunch of your stamps, and you get to be as creative as you want. And I love doing projects where you can really get a lot of use out of your stamps. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a great day. Bye.